he used that to his advantage, and losing all those links when trying to micro those mutas. So, getting down to third, hatchery at another expansion for him. Luxury is going for a bit of an economic game. He's going to push this advantage home a bit and try to get some more advantage out of it. And now just doing a nice little harassment on that supply depot that was probably placed there for scouting purposes, but now it's really going to cost Frozean a bit because he's going to have to remake that supply, and there's a good chance that he's in the red right now. As you can see, that SCV trying to build a supply depot next to the turret, probably indicating that he is in the red in supply because he was he was producing a lot of units, and those mutas taking out that supply depot, just probably bad timing. And I don't know how these Korean commentators, they always seem to click on the expansion right when it's getting scanned. They must have some extra information that I don't have, like 3 monitors worth of people watching this and going back and forth. So some muta harass going on into the resource mining line of Frozean, and Luxury using that cliff to his advantage to pick off SCVs without taking too many hits, and cleverly running into the middle of the base to pick off some lone marines now while everybody was distracted at the expansion. So Frozean wouldn't have known that he was going in that direction. And ooh, that turret burning and pops. Not bad. Nice job on Luxury's part with that micro. A lot more mutas out, so right now it still looks like he's dedicating to a muta harassment and not much else at the moment. More turrets going down for Frozean as he seems to be realizing this. Luxury trading in some damage mutas for healthy mutas, which is a good idea, so he can continue an effective harass with minimal loss of units. And now that factory floating up, so this is going to prevent Luxury from using that cliff to his advantage quite so much. But he's just attacking the factory now, so the factory is going to have to be moved back and repaired. And some SCVs in the back line trying to put down a few more turrets, and the Marines trying to get back there, but really they can only be sent in one at a time, so Luxury has the luxury, you like that pun, of taking out Marines as they come in piecemeal. And just so many turrets going up for Frozean right now. He's really not able to dedicate his economy to much else besides muta harassment protection. And again, Luxury's just doing a great job with those mutas and harassing that factory some more. Not that I don't expect that factory to get blown up or anything, but it is just one more thing for Frozean to worry about. Continuing to pump out mutas, it looks like he's trading out some more unhealthy mutas for some more healthy mutas. And remember the fact that as those unhealthy mutas are traded out, they're constantly regenerating their hit points, so eventually they will be healthy mutas again, and he may have a huge muta harassment coming. So we'll have to see. And now just taking some free reign of these turrets in the back, but a lot of Marines making their way to protect the back line of minerals, so he's going to have to back off on that harassment for now. And it looks like he is again replacing unhealthy mutas for healthy mutas, although these mutas aren't quite as healthy as new ones popping out, but still a lot more effective than just using the same mutas every time. So a lot of turrets getting destroyed, and I mean there's a lot of turrets out there. He's taking, this is going to be, that'll be the 4th turret if it blows, and man, there's just a lot of turrets. So I'm thinking that Luxury is going to have to switch up from mutas very shortly, because this is going to be pretty ineffective in the very short near future, considering the fact that there really are a ton of medic Marines out now, and there's also a ton of turrets down, and I think there's another turret going down around those barracks, and another turret down around the resources, and so Luxury though not giving up. He's just, man, he is just picking away at these turrets. He's got some balls right now. It's funny, if you play a game at a non-pro level, you hardly see people go after turrets like this, but these pros can just bounce in and out and take so many out with such a small loss of units, and taking out a ton of Marines that are by themselves. And wow, look at that amount of mutas. That's a good, I'm going to say he's got at least 24, and he's just rotating his units. He's like a crop farmer, rotating his crop over 3 years. That's pretty. And he's producing a ton more muta in the meantime. I should point that out. Man, science vessel out now. Ooh, he's gonna take out that science vessel, and man, that's a big loss because irradiate would have really saved Frozean. So very careless on Frozean's part, and more turrets and marines going down in the meantime. Although those science vessels are gonna start pumping out pretty regularly now with that second starport. So I mean, if Luxury can keep attacking those science vessels, though, Frozean's not going to be able to do much. And I got to say, I think the next science vessel guaranteed not to have enough energy to irradiate. Man, I'm pretty sure, wow, there are not many SCVs mining for Frozean right now. And Luxury just has an absolute, I think the term is crap ton of mutas that, I'm going to say this is it right here. Wow, that is a ton of mutas. He correctly went in before irradiate is up for that science vessel, and he's just wreaking havoc on this base. I think all those marines are taken out, and there's definitely not enough turrets. One irradiate, he's going to probably pick that out quickly enough. Actually, I think it was a damaged muta that he irradiated anyway, so no big loss there. And just going straight into that turret field, and more mutas coming in the background. Wow. And here you see how effective the muta unit can be. Taking out science vessels, taking out marines, turrets, and Frozean's done. I don't even know why he's hanging out at this point. Wow, nice job, Luxury. That was well played. Just manhandling Cute Angel with his massive amount of mutas. Nice job, Luxury. Thank you for putting Cute Angel in his place. Frozean, honestly, he had one little push but didn't play that well otherwise. Not that there was much that he could do, but well played on Luxury's part. Glad to see him get a nice win on this this OSL round of 8 game. So congratulations to Luxury. I'll see you